The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition, and all that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, ready. 8, read.
Come on, D.
Go.
Banjo. Check 3.
80 weapon. Buzz. Hey.
Now Jones throwing on first down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Check Mike 21, check Mike 21. I'm here all day. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Hey, orbit.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I don't even know why this team showed up.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Check safety, check safety. Young lady. Young lady.
Now Darnold. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the 2nd level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
56. Hey, exit. 56 the mark, boys. 56.
Back to throw, Darnold. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Willie Henry muscled his way in for the sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Ready.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
From the 27, Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Check Mike 21.
Hey, zoom.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Ready.
Jones now operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Crowder now to return. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return, and the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Running with Kamara. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 22. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey, high 7.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Ready. Young lady.
Bravo. I said.
Now it's Darnold. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jalen Hurd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now 1st quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents. We've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing Jones. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Oh, they needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, foxtrot.
Now Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones has it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Hey, Echo.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Ronald Jones. His 1st touchdown of the new season as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is down to a field goal. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Darnold. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
56 Hey, Haywood.
Darnold now to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Kamara. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 56. Hey, Alpha. 56. Check 56. You don't want nothing.
Darnold on 3rd down. He finds Humphreys. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Yo, son. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Touchdown, defense. Like that.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Watch out for Hill on the return. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. A second quarter score from down in Houston. And the Jags, they're out to an early lead there. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Caught here by Conley. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Jones now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13. Darnold from the gun. He gets it to Humphries. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
A gain of 16 yards. Line 56, line 56.
On first down, it's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On second down, Kamara. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On first down, Darnold. It's caught. Humphries. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Darnold from the red zone now. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Hey, exit.
Here's Darnold. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Michael Pruitt. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Jones. But he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Ready?
Hey, check.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 big yards on that one. And a Miami first. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. This is Jones. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike.
Yep.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. All day, dog.
Get it.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Bravo.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
45.
Jones throwing on 4th down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Down. Get the order.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Smooth.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Ready! 50, plant. 5.
On 2nd down now, it's Edwards. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Trey Madden, his first touchdown of the new season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, wahoo!
To throw is Darnold. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
He's not going to get me.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
56. Much 56. All day, just like that. Just like that.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, Kamara. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll run. This is Kamara. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I'll don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner Kyle Fuller. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Patriots, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.